Careful!
Magnificent. Look at that, Alex. You realize what you're looking at, lad?
It's just a model of the world.
Just a model. Alex, you're looking at proof. Proof of the Icelandic scientist Saknussem's theory about the temperature at the center of the Earth.
But how can...
Listen. Saknussem says...
Uncle Otto, something's wrong with that thing.
Huh? Wrong? Nonsense, lad. You just keep watching closely. You'll see some fine cracks appearing soon. In the casing, just about there.
Professor Lindenbrock! Alex, what's happening?
It's Uncle Otto's experiment. Something's going wrong. I think you'd better go back to the house. Gretchen, get Martha back to the house. Quick!
Alex, what are you doing? You ruined my experiment.
Uncle, we've got to get out of here.
Don't you understand, Alex? It's happening just as I said it would.
Uncle, come on!
The book! Saknussem's book!
Uncle!
Martha, are you all right?
I think so. Oh, my kitchen. Look what he's done to my kitchen.
Alex, and the professor.
There it is. Page 240. Saknussem says, if the temperature of the Earth's interior were as high as some scientists believe, the whole world would explode like a firebomb.
So?
Don't you understand? My experiment has just proved that Saknussem's theory is correct. Therefore, the interior of the Earth must be much cooler than people think. Therefore, there could be life miles below the surface. I'm going to the Scientific Society this afternoon. Wait till they hear about my experiment.
Oh, Professor, just look at you.
Stop fussing, woman. Where was I? Oh, yes. While I'm away, go right through this, every last page.
But it's in runic writing. I can't understand a word of it, and
somewhere in there must be a clue to tell us how Saknussem knows so much about the inside of the Earth. Call yourself scientists! My cook knows more about biology than the lot of you. And she left school when she was 11 years old.
Professor Lindenbrock, outbursts like that seem to me most unsuitable for a gentleman of this society.
I'm not a gentleman, Dr. Krepner. I'm a scientist.
I would venture to say, sir, that you're not a scientist either.
Please, Dr. Ben, that's hardly the way to address the renowned president of the Hamburg Scientific Society.
President now, sir, but not for long.
Lindenbrock, you must know what we think of your center of the earth theory. Admit that you're wrong and withdraw it.
Never! If the center of the earth were as hot as you believe it is, the rock would have turned to liquid or high-pressure gas. This is what would have happened to our earth millions of years ago. The air is filled with living creatures. So are the oceans. And the surface of the earth, too. Life everywhere. And I believe there is also life, gentlemen, miles beneath the surface, near the very center of the earth.
Can you prove it? Nothing could survive in that heat.
I'll prove it, gentlemen. I will.
Nothing could survive in that heat.
If he succeeds, Grandma, if he does prove this theory of his, he'll be the most famous man in the world.
I think we should just keep an eye on Professor Lindenbrock.
You know, you really shouldn't tell funny stories about your uncle.
Anyway, who's always saying what a funny old bird he is? And good evening, Professor.
Evening, Alex. Gretchen. What was that about birds?
Nothing, sir. Went right through Sarknusum. I couldn't find any clues.
But there must be something there. You can go through it again tonight, while I'm doing those gravity experiments.
Professor!
Don't look so surprised, Martha. You've been cooking dinners for me every day for 20 years.
And you haven't eaten at the table like a civilized person in all that time. Always up in that silly laboratory. And all that colored smoke. And noises and stink. What a neighbor thing.
Yes, I know. But after 20 years, I think the neighbors must be used to it, don't you? Don't you?
25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, I lost count.
That silly woman. Now I'll have to start all over again. Let me down, Alex. So, Alex, have another look at Saknussemm, will you?
Yes, Uncle.
The outer shell is and there's a density between 2 points and 5 grams. The core must be about 12 if it's iron. Now, where is the acceleration? Gradually, based on the distance from the center of the Earth.
Hey! 2 pages stuck together.
But
Uncle Otto!
what?
Look at this. Here. I found something in Sarknussum's book. See? This piece of silk. The heat of the candle brought out those letters.
There are more letters coming up. Scartaris intra. Alex, you're a genius. That's his name. There. Arne Saknussemm. Let's see now. On the last day of June, go to... Blood! It's gone! My only clue destroyed! At dawn, on the last day of June, what was that word I said first?
Scar something.
Yes, Scartaris. That's the name of some place. He was there on the last day of June. But where's this Scartaris?
Probably Iceland. He lived there.
That's right! Iceland! I remember seeing it on the map. And we've got only 3 weeks till June 30th. Martha! Pack my bags!
But, Uncle!
Don't stand about, lad. Get yourself ready. We're starting tomorrow.
Professor, breakfast is ready. What's that? It's another bomb. I'll call the fire brigade.
Be quiet, woman. It's not a bomb. It's simply a device.
It's going to blow up.
Don't be silly.
Professor Lindenbrock's up early this morning, dear. Don't get upset. He always pays for the damage.
It works. Silk climbing rope, 3 coils.
Right?
Rock picks, 2.
Yes.
Lunch is ready.
No time for lunch. 1 first aid kit.
Oh, look at this. Why can't you be like ordinary travelers and take a suitcase?
Stop fussing, woman. Alex, make sure everything's packed and labeled. We are catching the night train to connect with the boat to Iceland.
Well, Dr. Krittner, is it still worth it? Chasing Lindenbrock halfway to the North Pole?
Oh, it's worth it, Dr. Benz. When he makes a fool of himself, I want to be there to witness it.
What a joke. Fancy. The great Professor Lindenbrock, the laughing stock of the scientific world.
Now, Captain. I want to leave now.
I've told you the departure time, sir. Copenhagen to Reykjavik, 6 a.m. tomorrow, not a minute sooner.
Delays.
You can always swim to Iceland.
The last day of June. The last day.
June. Why June? Something that happens only in June and only at Scartaris. Maybe the moon. Or the tide?
Perhaps a tide. A low tide, which uncovers a cave or a tunnel. Days to find this mysterious Scartaris.
What was that you said, sir?
Scartaris, I said we've only got 4 days to find it. And I'm not sure it's in Iceland, nor even what it is.
It's in Iceland, all right. The locals know it well enough. Won't go near it. It's just over there. There. That mountain on the peninsula. The biggest one.
You what? Stop the boat! We are getting off now!
Scartaris.
Oh, Scartaris!
No, I can't take you there. Anyone else all right? But
Please, won't you help us?
Sorry, mister.
What's so scary about that? Looks like an ordinary old mountain to me.
Actually, it's an extinct volcano with extruded basaltic lava from a central vent.
they say it's haunted.
What?
And no one will go there. It's supposed to have a curse on it.
Superstitious nonsense. What curse?
Oh, a couple of centuries ago, there's some story about a big expedition going down the crater. About 50 men.
What? What happened?
They all disappeared. Except one man came back about a year later. But he wouldn't say what had happened.
Nusem. Then it's true. Will you take us there?
If you're foolish enough to go, I'm foolish enough to take you. We made it, Professor. You'll see the crater of Scartaris down there as soon as it's lighter.
Hans, didn't you say Scartaris was extinct? There's a fire there.
Strange.
Well, it's the 30th of June. We are here on Scartaris.
Look, the shadow. The tip of the shadow touches that crater there. See, that could be it. Come on.
Professor! Look at this!
Saknusem.
Whirlwind! If we're going to go down, we better do it now. It'll be safer than being out here. Quick! There's a ledge here about 20 feet down.
Right! Alex! Come on!
Uncle, you're not serious.
Quickly! There's no time!
Can't see a thing. The whirlwind moves across the crater. It's clearing. They're gone.
Poor devils. Must have blown them over the edge.
Look! At the cliffs!
didn't have a chance.
There is no choice. We're going down whether we like it or not.
There's a long trip ahead of us.
It's getting lighter. Soon we won't need the torches.
There must be some kind of phosphorus in the rocks.
That was the last of our water.
There must be water here somewhere.
Heavens, it's hot. The wall's like an oven. Don't touch it. And watch the ground. It's dangerous. Getting worse. We'd better rope up.
Alex, bring up the spare rope. Where is that boy? Alex! Alex!
Alex?
Alex! 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 Where are you?
Uncle! Hands!
It's ours now. If we don't find him soon...
I know.
Hands! Uncle Otto! There. Back up the tunnel.
Alex! Stay where you are! Keep calling! We're coming!
And when I came to, I heard it. Water. I'm sure it's water.
It's water, all right. On the other side of this wall. But it may as well be on the moon.
Is that so? Wait.
We should do this scientifically. It could be dangerous. Let me examine just about there. See? A fault line. If you work on that crack. Good. We just might get a little trickle.
Now we have enough water to last 1,000,000 miles. And Alex, you'll never get lost again. We've got a road to follow to the center of the earth. Road? The water! It flows downhill. We just follow the water. Easy.
Easy, he says. Uncle, I can think of easier things than this.
Careful, Professor. That's a dangerous one. Better take the run.
Thanks, Hans. But I don't know how much more of this I can take.
A few more yards. It widens out up ahead of it. Behind the falls.
We're stuck. We can't go any further.
It must have broken away after Saknussen's party crossed over.
We don't even know if he came this way.
Oh, he came this way, all right. Look.
What happened to them?
They've been there for 200 years. We'll probably never know.
Poor souls.
It's easy going on the other side, but there's no way of getting over now.
Uncle, what are you doing?
Come on, my little beauty. You worked beautifully back in Hamburg. Don't fail me now.
I think I've been down here too long. I'm hearing things.
You're hearing the same thing as I am, my lad. That's the sound of the sea.
But we're 100 miles down. It couldn't be. Oh, look at that!
impossible. Salt. But that color. Minerals dissolved from the rock, maybe. And the light must be some kind of radiation. Extraordinary. No shadows.
Well, Sock Newsom got this far. What did he do next?
Professor, over here.
Doc Newsom's raft, perfectly preserved after 200 years.
Even the sails untouched.
And I thought we'd have to walk. Now we are sailing to the center of the earth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, no! Are you sure?
We saw it with our own eyes. The entrance completely blocked with a mountain of stone.
Indeed, madam. A most unfortunate accident.
Is there any other way out?
There are 1,000 holes in the crater, but it's most unlikely that they'd ever find a connecting tunnel.
Even if they did escape the landslide.
Oh, poor little Alex. Poor Professor. I knew they shouldn't do it, and now they're gone. And we'll never see them again.
Martha, don't cry. It might still be all right. Alex is so strong and clever, and the professor can do anything. They might be at the center of the earth. They may even be on their way back right now.
Still no sign of the coast hands. How long have we been out now?
13 days. It's hard to keep track of time or direction. No sun, no moon, no tides. Even the compass doesn't seem to work down here.
Then how do we know we're going the right way?
We're still heading for those clouds on the horizon. Anyway, we've no choice. But look what's happening now. The raft has just changed direction. It must be the current.
Land! Land!
Where?
There! To the right! 2 mountains close together.
Funny-looking mountains, Uncle. They just moved.
What?
They're moving, all right. Coming straight for us.
Marvelous! Look at that! And they said there was no light here.
Alex, they'll see us. Get the sail down, quickly. Right. Look ahead! What?
What is it? What's happening? Great!
Jam yourselves against the packs. Hurry!
Hans, is this really necessary?
Yes!
What happened?
Are we all drowned?
I don't think so. But you're pretty wet.
Incredible.
You wanted to prove there's life down here. I guess you've done it.
Life, all right, Alex. But I didn't expect life from 100 million years ago.
Do you think old Sack Newsom got this far? No. He couldn't have made it back up the waterfall. No more little arrows to show us the way. So we're on our own. Miles underground. No food left. The raft smashed up. All our equipment gone. Now what?
This swamp must be the lowest part around here. I suppose we just keep going till we find the way up.
We'll head for the high ground, over there. We might find a tunnel leading to the surface. Those tunnels can be dangerous. We've got a choice then, Alex. The tunnels or... To get to the high country. Once it starts raining in this swamp, we're in trouble.
You'd better go on without me.
Uncle, what are you talking about? What do you mean, don't move? I can't move. Hands behind you!
You know something? I've changed my mind about staying here. Let's go.
There's a cave there! Come on! Now, this is very considerate of someone. They've left us a bed.
Pieces of eggshell.
Look, here's one not hatched yet. It's still warm.
Leave it, Alex. It looks like a pterodactyl's egg to me. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be around when the mother comes back.
Fried eggs for dinner.
Alex, come on!
Coming! Which one? Anyone. As long as it goes up. That's all we need. An earthquake.
No. It's not an earthquake. Those vibrations. It's only some kind of volcanic activity.
Oh, thanks, Uncle. That's made me feel much better.
Let us rest here for a moment. until it's safe to go on.
What is the noise?
This way. Get back!
What's happening?
Under there!
What's happening, Uncle? Is this our end?
No! It's a miracle! The water is under great pressure and forcing us up!
Where are we?
We're not in Iceland. That's for certain.
I know that volcano. Stromboli!
Italy! We've come more than 2,000 miles.
This is a sad occasion. We unveiled this memorial plaque to a great scientist and member of this society who lost his life seeking to prove a theory to our dead colleague,
Liedenbrock.
yes, dear, dead Liedenbrock.
Dead? Far from it, sir.
Liedenbrock? But you're
Very much alive, thank you.
Good heavens! Dr. Krippner has fainted.
Professor, Alex, you're safe.
And then, by some miracle, we were thrown clear in an eruption of Stromboli. And the rest of the story you know. And I say, I have proved life exists in the center of the earth.
What do you think we are, Liedenbrock? Expect us to believe some ridiculous story about giant insects and dinosaurs and underground oceans?
Where's your proof? How do we know you saw these, so-called prehistoric creatures?
Well,
I say your story is false. Impossible. You mock this society. Proof, sir.
Uncle.
Thank you, Alex. Dr. Krippner, you are a paleontologist. You'd recognize this.
Of course I do. It's the egg of a pterodactyl nyctosaurus from the Upper Cretaceous period. One of the flying lizards.
Feel it.
Huh? It's warm. This is a hoax. It's a fraud. Pterodactyls have been extinct for 100 million years. This is nothing but plaster and paint.